Just continuing our look at disabled refuge systems. So this is the EVC 302GF and the EVC 302GS. F is for flush mount, as in it's buried in the wall, cables are hidden inside the wall, you come down inside it, and the other one is the surface mount. So we'll take a quick look at both, but I sometimes get asked or people aren't sure which one of these they want, and I just wanted to show both of them in the same video to kind of help clarify this for anybody that's still a bit confused about them. So these go on to the ECU 4, 8 or 16 unit. So this is the flush mount version. So if you see the bevel around the edge here, the back box actually gets fitted into the plasterboard of the concrete wall. Your cables come in through wherever you want your cable entry on it, and this whole edge here, kind of, if you imagine that being the wall there, it sits in and then it sits flush with the edge of the wall. So that's this thing. I'm going to open this one up and just show you inside it. And like a lot of these videos, I sometimes wish I had ever so slightly slacked off the screws before I started recording. But nice unit. It's actually it's a steel housing, painted green. I think that's just the typical color. These are all manufactured to BS 5839 Part 9, which is the British standard covering disabled refuge or emergency voice call systems inside of buildings. So it's in terms of the Irish legislation, it's covered in technical guidance document B, and the updates of that have various variations on it, and I think it's also covered in some of the disability legislation. So these are put into safe places of refuge in buildings. So just show the inside. So if you look at the video I've done for the ECU 4, 8 or 16, you'll see that these are fairly straightforward. You just terminate your line into this, and then the other end of that cable goes into port 1 to 16 on the other panel. So if you push the button on this, because you're pushing the button on this and it's connected to port 1 back at the main panel, the system knows it's number 1, and the phone book or the directory on the panel shows what way it's connecting. Absolutely essential on these is connecting the earth, because you get terrible feedback, and it's very specifically mentioned in the manual. So we sometimes get calls after people buy these and they're asking questions about, I'm getting feedback, and typically we're finding they've not actually connected the screen on the cable here, so it's liable to get interference based on where the cable is going back through. And there's other things like you can connect to this induction loop. So for people with people hard of hearing, that type of thing, typically at the entrance to a building it tells you change your hearing aid to a certain setting for the emergency system. So that's the flush mount. The surface mount is the exact same unit, only it doesn't have the big lip around it. So you mount this on the wall, and it has a nice finish all the way around it, so you're not burying this in the wall. This goes surface on the wall, and yeah, other than that, exact same unit. Typical instructions inside it kind of show you how everything connects it. Yeah, so if you need a disabled refuge system, emergency call system for a building, this is what you're after. Thanks.